Hello! Right, back again for another test. And yeah, I'm way behind on pod tests at the moment. I keep getting loads of packages of pods through the post, which is really cool and really appreciated. But I'm struggling to find the time to do them all. But anyway, I will persevere and I will get through them all, so don't you worry. This is a yellow Brainstrain. Now this was sent to me by one of my subscribers, Chris Whitehouse. And yeah, I think Leo reviewed one of these, I don't know, 3 maybe 4 weeks ago, and yeah, it looks pretty awesome. It looks similar to like a yellow 7-pot. It's got that sort of look about it. It's got a bit of a kind of bumpy, wrinkled top to it, which is quite characteristic of obviously the Brainstrain. It's not pimply all over, but in my experience, pimples really get form when there's like an excess amount of heat during growing, and obviously here in the UK we haven't had what you could call the hottest of summers, so yeah, not got too many pimples on it. In fact, my Brainstrain reds are only now starting to put out some pimply pods after all this time. Now the weather's cooling down. Whoa! Instant yellow smelling pepper, which is kind of quite sweet, fruity. It's definitely got, you know, reminds me very much of the yellow 7-pot. I'm just going to scrape a few seeds out. Don't plan on growing this next year, but you never know. So I'm just going to scrape some of the bottom ones out. Yeah, it smells really nice and fruity. It smells pretty hot, but then being a Brainstrain, what do you expect really? It's going to be pretty warm. But it'd be interesting to see how warm it is compared to the likes of the yellow 7. So just getting the last couple of seeds out. Sorry, it takes a little while to get the seeds out because obviously I try and disturb the pepper as little as possible when I do it. Right, okay, that'll do for seeds. And let's try and put it back together again without getting it all over my hands, which I think is already a bit too late. And yeah, right, stalk out. Okay, so here we go with the yellow Brainstrain. Cheers. Quite a chunky pop, kind of medium sort of walls, medium to thick, really sweet. I knew from the way that was feeling in the mouth that the second I swallowed it, it would just go bang for the back of the throat. Yeah, got some pretty immediate heat up front. Flavour is pretty awesome. I'm a big fan of yellow sea pots. Anyway, tried the yellow scorpion the other day. That had a good flavour. Trying to pin the flavour on this one. Definitely reminds me of the yellow 7-pot in flavour, but it's got a different edge to it, and it's got a damn well good burn. It's getting me a little in the throat, but I would say the majority of the heat is on the tongue and in the mouth, producing heaps of drool, which is what's hurting the throat really when I swallow the drool. My nose is running. Yeah, that's got a good burn. For a yellow chilli, that's damn hot. Most of the yellow supers don't carry. Excuse me, I've got a cough at the moment as well. Most of the yellow supers don't carry the heat of the red ones, but that I wouldn't say it was quite up there with the red one, but it's not far away. I would say it's given the mouth a bigger whack than the red one did, but it's not quite in the throat so much. The amount of drool coming out of my mouth, it's unbelievable. Oh dear. Yeah, that's got a mean burn to it. Might not have been pimply. It's evil looking at some brain strains I've seen, but man, it certainly carries the heat to go with it. I would say the heat has peaked. It peaked fairly quickly, to be honest, but it peaked at a really high level, and it's not dropping much yet. Every time I swallow this mouthful of drool back, it really burns. Whoa. I can't really leave my mouth open, so I'm just going to be dribbling and drooling away. I feel it kind of right down to about here. It's quite a big pod actually, quite a decent sized pod. So yeah, I'm going to feel that one in the stomach, I think. I wasn't sure how hot it was going to be, being a yellow chilli. You never quite tell with them, but I can assure you that had plenty of heat. That was up there, at least with the yellow 7. Possibly a touch more than the yellow 7, actually. Yeah, pretty damn hot. Whether it was over 1 million Scoville units or not, I don't know, but I'm going to have to say it's not far away. It's yeah, it's pretty mean. But anyway, the heat now is, although I'm still drooling and generally suffering, the heat is starting to die off now. But yeah, awesome. How long has it been? Oh, it's been about 8 minutes since I had it. So yeah, awesome. Now I'm starting to feel the old endorphins kicking in a little bit, and yeah, I'm just going to go and sit out in the garden and make the most of what's left of the day, which isn't very much since it's now coming out 7:15. But anyway, right, thanks to Chris for sending me the pods. Awesome stuff, mate. I'll see if I get a chance to review a couple of the others you sent. And yeah, awesome. They're really hot, really quite tasty, and yeah, thanks very much. Right, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you again very soon.